circumstances which I hardly need to take on as my own, though he appears always in fine fettle, handsome in the silvery variegated fashion of rabbits and foxes, a pair of pomaded mutton chops, which he says hide a bite scar from his boyhood horse, Cola. The mutton chops fetchingly collect snow in January, though he limps. Some might say imperceptibly, but that has the lie built right in, so I don't say that, not being a good liar. A cork foot, from the Secesh, he told me, mounted the real foot and donated it to a Lost Cause Army Medical Museum, he said. And sometimes he goes and visits it just to say hello. Well, everyone got a little too dressed up for that cause. I do not reply. Claret capes and ostrich plumes, as if they were all in a play, when they should instead have noted that causes have reasons they get themselves lost. The smash comes soon enough, as others have declared, and a boy's adventures know no pity. These dazed old secessiors are like whittlers who take small sticks and chop them away, making nothing but pixie pollen. I find people's ideas are like their perfume, full of fading then dabbing on again, with no small hint of cidered urine. A good scallywag sticks to the late-night cipher of her diary. Also, I myself have taken to whittling and am making your Eliza a doll from some spruce wood. Its body is like a star, and I will sew it a dress out of an old Indian blanket, and it will look exactly like some doddering namesake aunt made it for her. From time to time, I detect some craftiness about this particular lodger and his less than gallant crumbs of bluster. But he can blow a whistle with his eye. No small matter. He sings, "I used to be lucky, but now I'm not." Then does that whistle out his eye. He told me all of his people were actors. That a family of actors was not only the best strategy for the future of American drama, but would eventually be its greatest subject. At which I scowled. Then he said not really. But some of his kin were in fact politicians who conducted themselves like actors. One of them once banished to a prison ship, though another, Brother Ned, now mingled with high society. I tried to unclench my mind and free my felt scowl into mock surprise. Then he told me the truth. He had spent years in the circus after his quinine smuggling for the Secesh. Ha! Again! Do I jar you? He asks with his sly charm. No, I say. I am braced at every turn for disenchantment. Well, that might be just a little too bad, he says. His look is like last year's bird's nest. Simply saying. I understand, he said. He claims I have inner beauty. I wish it would strike outward, I replied. It's best to have things come to the surface. Among his papers upstairs, I have noted letters from female admirers whose signatures he has removed with a razor. A gentlemanly mutilation, I suppose, preserving their privacy. Well, Lucifer himself was surely a gentleman. He would have needed such manners to get around. My lodger rhymes again with rain. What is the point of that? Still, I am afraid I'm too often glad of his company. Thus he has full board at a kind price, plus my bettermost chamber, the brass bed with the Job tears quilt, the cabinetted tub, and the window with only the one paper pane, the rest being glass ambrotypes of crippled young men, which I found on the curb outside a retired war surgeon's house. They fit nicely between the cames. When the enlivening light shines through them, in rose and gray, it breaks your heart. Charity, our mother used to say, is more virtuous than love, and in some languages the same. Desire, of course, on my part, has been shooed away by the Lord, though sometimes I think I see it, raggedy out back among the mossy pavers, like a child cutting across yards to get to school. One sees a darting